Let's get you the latest as far as the Supreme Court order is concerned, upholding the key section of Citizenship Act that recognizes the Assam Accord. The Supreme Court upheld the section 6A of the Citizenship Act that recognizes the Assam Accord. Immigrants till 1971 will be citizens now. Now, do remember section 6A of the Citizenship Act 1955 allows foreign migrants of Indian origin who came to Assam after the 1st of January 1966 but before the 25th of March 1971 that was seeking Indian citizenship. Now, certain groups of Assam have had challenged this provision, contending that it legalized illegal infiltration of foreign migrants from Bangladesh. And in the previous hearing, the court had directed the Ministry of Home Affairs to furnish data regarding the inflow of illegal migrants to Assam and northeastern states after the 25th of March 1971. And we have Ratnadeep Chaudhary joining us. Ratnadeep, take us through the proceedings in court.
Well, the Supreme Court had reserved its order in this crucial case, which was in front of the 5-member constitutional bench of the Supreme Court, where the Supreme Court had heard the petitions over this, challenging the cutoff date for, entry of illegal immigrants into the citizenship of Assam. The cutoff date is 25th of March 1971 as per the Assam Accord. Now, Section 6A of the Citizenship Act actually makes way for the provisions of the Assam Accord to be part of the Citizenship Act, and therefore it basically implies that unlike rest of the country, Assam has a different cutoff for citizenship, which is 1971, and there were 3 streams of people who were given citizenship. Those between 1951 to 1966 were regularized naturally, as it happened in other parts of the country, like immigrants who have gone to other parts of the country. And then between 66 to 1971, about 5 lakh people were given temporary citizenship. Their citizenship was withheld for 10 years and they were not part of the electoral roll for a long time. And these were the people who were under contention. And post 1971, Assam has a different process where the citizenship, remember, if anybody's citizenship is challenged, then he moves to the foreigners tribunal, which decides upon whether that person is a citizen of Assam or not. However, remember, it is under the same cutoff date of 1971 that the NRC was prepared in Assam in 2019, although not officially notified as of now. So therefore, now as of now, the cutoff date for citizenship in Assam remains 1971.
Who's joining us from outside the Supreme Court? Sunil, this verdict will have a significant bearing on Assam's NRC exercise.
That's right. And not only on the NRC exercise, the Citizenship Act, which is very complex in Assam, but now it has ruled very categorically that those up to 1971, this is part of the Assam Accord, which Rajiv Gandhi's government did with the, Assam Students' Union at that time, Prafulla Kumar Mundhra, and others who were, a part of that entire thing to give legitimacy to these migrants. Now that has been upheld by the Supreme Court. Now, of course, though the court's verdict is being read as we speak, Justice Surya Kant, just to give you snippets, has very categorically, and it's 4:1. Only Justice Pardiwala has dissented. Justice Surya Kant has said very categorically that Parliament still continues to have legislative competence on the issue of 6A, something which the petitioners were talking about. So we'll have to read and understand that constitutional issue in its entirety. But definitely this is, at least for those who had been immigrants, who had granted citizenship, for those people, and this, as Chief Justice of India pointed out, the whole context of the 1971 war, which India won against Pakistan at that time, putting that into context of the number of people who had migrated and part of the entire partition exercise, saying that now they will be given citizenship. It has been upheld. They have been holding citizenship rights for the last 50 years. So finally, some finality from the Supreme Court on this very important aspect.
Right, Sunil, also the petitioners had questioned in court why Assam alone among the border states that had been singled out to implement Section 6A.
That's right. That is why the data was asked by the Constitutional Bench when they were hearing this 11 months ago. And Justice Chandrachud, in his judgment, has pointed out to the amount of immigration that has taken place in Assam, in Meghalaya, in West Bengal. Every state has been specified to ensure that, those who had been granted citizenship between 66 to 71 and looking at that entire exercise. So definitely now with 6A of the Citizenship Act being upheld, it is clearly now, it gives a limiting powers to Parliament in terms of how you can grant citizenship, but definitely a big step forward for the people of Assam, for those immigrants who were, nobody's children actually, in a sense, because there was always a Damocles sword. Now, with the Supreme Court upholding it and saying very categorically that they are citizens of this country, they can finally breathe easy.